Hello, quick thoughts, glasses again. I tend to do these things in pairs apparently. I have no idea why, but here we are. Today we're going to talk about YouTube because I got an email from YouTube which reads the following. Today we are announcing changes to the YouTube Partner Program. Learn more. Let's learn more. 2017 marked a rough year for many of you, with several issues affecting our community and the revenue earned from advertising through the YouTube Partner Program. Back in April 2017, we set a YouTube partnership eligibility requirement of 10,000 lifetime views. While the threshold provided more information to determine whether our channel followed our community guidelines, it's been clear over the past few months that we need a higher standard. So the new higher standard is 4,000 hours of watch time per year and 1,000 subscribers. Okay. Now, obviously, the email sent to me was saying that I am no longer qualified for monetization as a result because I do not have 1,000 subscribers and I do not hit the 4,000 hours of watch time per year. That's totally fine. Like I said, in my Patreon video that I still can't believe I made, I don't do this for money. I yet to get an actual paycheck from YouTube. This is not a concern for me. Where I am concerned is with a lot of other people. Because I am a college student who's applying to get a job when I graduate in May. And supplemental income would be nice eventually, but it's not something I need, and it's not something I'm in a rush to get, and I'd rather focus on making good content than deal with the money situation, right? Now, let's talk about the problems here. The problem is that my videos, like, if I wanted to, if I really pushed myself, I could probably get one of these guys out maybe every 3 weeks. And that's if I don't have another job, you know what I mean? 2 or 3 weeks if I'm really lucky, right? But because of everything else I do, I barely get them out on a monthly schedule. That doesn't happen all the time. I'll be lucky if this Queens video gets out by the end of January, right? And the last video I made was the End is Nigh video in November, the last real scripted video. Now, what do you do to supplement that? You can make supplemental content, right? So you can be like, oh, I'm going to make a bunch of unscripted videos to tide you over between the pillars of the scripted videos. And I do that sometimes. I do the unscripted goldfish video. I do the end of year videos. I do stuff like that. But I don't do it that often because I can sit, or the Captain Toad commentary I did when I started, right? And I was debating doing another one of those last year, actually, but I decided against it. I don't do that because I'd rather spend my time that I don't have a lot of time working on the bigger projects that I'm going to be more proud of, frankly. Because I don't have a lot of time. I don't do YouTube full time, and that's what I have, right? Now, my videos are fairly long, right? My videos also are arguably somewhat rewatchable, and the videos that have been successful on my channel do have a decent amount of views, which is fairly larger than my subscriber number, right? Because the subscriber number doesn't really indicate a channel's success. A lot of people tout that number as a huge metric for how good you are, and really it's just a number that YouTube pushes for viewers to care about when it really doesn't mean anything. So that's why I never really make a big deal out of my subscriber numbers. Instead, I make a big deal out of total view counts, because that tells me that someone clicked on one of my videos X amount of times. So when I passed 100,000 total channel views, that blew me away, because I was like, that means someone decided that they wanted to watch one of my videos 1,000 times. Where a subscriber, it means that someone is kind of partially committed to your content, but there's nothing that they have to give for it. All it does is take up space on their sub feed. So they might subscribe for one video and they never watch anything else. So the subscriber number doesn't really mean anything. And if YouTube creators push subscriber numbers as this huge metric for what is success on this platform, then I don't think that's the angle that you should take if you're talking about, analytical success on this platform. Now, like I said, I don't really care that much about that. I mean, it would be nice to get supplemental income. When I make a video, I hope a lot of people see it, but it's not what I care about when I make content, and I don't think it's what most people should care about when making content. I think the reason why you should make content is because it's something that you're proud of and you want to share because you're proud of it, not because you want people to see it. Hopefully that makes sense, but it is what it is. And of course, some people have made jobs off of that, but I think that's the core of YouTube, is that it's you sharing stuff that you are proud of, that you made. The problem is that this other number, this 4,000 hours of watch time within the past 12 months. because the issue is that YouTube has begun to stress watch time for quite a while now, especially since YouTube Red launched, and that's how they've been paying out creators is through watch time. But there's a number of other reasons as well. They use their search algorithms. I mean, it's not really an algorithm. A search engine, just search engine. There we go. The search engine. The search engine on YouTube prefers videos which have a higher watch time, because that shows that people didn't just click on it and then leave, which is a fair thing to assess. But I think when you're viewing it in the context of a channel, just like subscribers, I don't think that works. The reason why is because when you value watch time, then the problem is that short videos, which take a lot of time to make, lose power. They lose importance. So really, ultimately, the channels that win from this are the Let's Play channels, the vlogs. You know, Let's Playing kind of died once Twitch took off, of course. But the Let's Play channels, the vlogs, the daily food videos, I don't know, stuff that's really, really easy to make. Stuff that doesn't take any thought to do. Like, you know, even like a quick thoughts like this, like if I made a channel out of this and people were actually interested, then like that would do better than my main channel. And the reason why is because it eats up more of your time and I can push it out more quickly. And just through that, then in order to reach that 4,000 4,000 a year goal, 4,000 hours of content a year goal, then you can do that with a smaller audience, meaning that you can have 1,000 exactly subscribers and very easily surpass the 4,000 hours a year requirement. Now, to be fair, they set the bar super low. I did the calculations myself on my channel where I have approximately 1,000 subscribers. My watch time is 200,700 minutes as of the recording of this video. If you do the math, 200,000 hours divided by 60 minutes is 3,333 hours. So, you know, it kind of evens out with my content, but there's other content that's less lucky than mine. You know, I make very long videos at times. My videos go as far as 30, 45 minutes. My longest video is 47 minutes. My longest, scripted videos, my modern content, is over 47 minutes. And I have a crap ton of Let's Plays that prop me up, because people still watch those Let's Plays to this day, even if I don't like them. And I still have them public, you know? So I have an advantage as a result of that. So consider that when considering the fact that I am almost at that requirement for monetization. Now, consider an animation channel. Consider a, short film channel. Consider all these different things that make really short videos that take a lot of time. A lot of time to put into. There are 10-minute videos on YouTube that take thousands of hours to produce. My editing isn't that complicated, really, when you consider it. It's more complicated than, the basic vlogger, but it's nothing compared to people that make short films with this crazy scripting and green screens and all this crazy nonsense. That takes so much time. Animation on YouTube takes so much time. You wonder why animation channels on YouTube don't have full color and good frame rates? It's because it takes too much time. It's not worth it. They won't succeed on this platform that way. So now you're saying, okay, if you are an up-and-coming creator that wants to make that kind of high-production content, you're not going to be able to get monetization until you hit this incredibly high bar. And, mind you, the search engine isn't helping you with that, because the search engine prioritizes videos with higher watch time, right? So not only is it that you can't get, say, funding, right, for these high-budget videos, through YouTube, or whatever, because of the fact that there's this, bar that's set. But then on top of that, then there's the fact that the search engine doesn't work with you either. Then it's kind of at a point where it's like, well, I don't want to make high-quality videos anymore. I don't want to put the time in. I'd rather go the lazy route. Why should I spend, 5 hours editing a script when I can just have a crappy version of that script and make a video and not put any editing into it, just have a non-stop stream of gameplay in the background, and then I'll be able to push more of it out, and then I'll get more watch time that way. Why should I care about the quality of my videos if that's the metric that YouTube is using? That's the problem with this. Now, like I said, the intent is fine, as always. The intent makes sense. I will happily give up my monetization as a very, very small creator for the opportunity to make sure that the really bad people on this platform do not have a monetizable platform, a path to monetization through this platform. I will happily do that any day. You can set that bar as high as you want. The problem is the metrics for that bar need to be legitimate, and the metrics for this bar right now are not. So if you say, the second you say, 4,000 lifetime views may not be good enough, okay, fine. Set it to freaking 1,000,000 lifetime views. Set it to, your view subscriber ratio. I don't care. It doesn't have to be. It could be so many different things. But when you use the metric of watch time on a platform with creators that simply cannot push out that many minutes of content, that causes some problems.